BDSM slave stick.
Collect your Sato and your Maso rods too.
It's like Agni and
collect them
Rudra.
all. Like yeah.
Sato.
This one binds your mouth.
Statue.
It makes a freaky sound.
It's kind of neat, but oh yeah, it has a range too. I forgot about that.
It's like that glowing magic ball is really just part of the ball gag that goes into your mouth. Perfect.
Okay, you actually have to have that on it.
Yeah, it's quite close.
Well, yeah, because your domination area of effect only has so much.
Link.
So this was
equip the gimp armor.
So this was a mechanic that like kind of existed in Wind Waker, where you had the allies in those dungeons, Makar and.
Not as much as Link ever talked. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's true. They move in the same distance that you do.
Yeah,
so.
it's like when you use the clone brush in Photoshop.
Bingo. Fuck that brush. It's not what I want. I want to use that bit the whole time.
Yeah.
What do you do if you want to use that bit the whole time?
You take the healing brush and you set
the healing brush.
You set it to replace mode.
Okay.
There you go. Photoshop tricks.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Because I'm always clicking back because it's
Don't
like,
do
no,
that.
stop.
No.
Stop.
Healing brush.
Healing brush.
Replace mode.
Great.
The healing brush.
And they teleport around the dungeon.
Yeah.
And now you have to do the whole dungeon backwards with your buddies.
Looks like some sick wounds you got there. Get the healing brush on that.
Yeah.
Like when we take a picture as a group, and now you gotta use the healing brush on it, and Pat just gets wiped out of the picture.
That's like, it reminds me of in like the special behind the scenes features of like fucking Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. You see some guy talking to Ed Boon. He's like, yeah, I could like just draw all the damage maps onto the textures like in a day. And then Ed Boon goes, really? For everyone? He's like, yeah. And then it just cuts to him in front of his computer, and he's just drawing shitty blood and like exposed vertebrae on the characters. And Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance looks awful.
Yeah.
Like in fucking MKX or whatever, it looked good. But in that one, he's just literally taking the most basic brush and just slathering on red crap onto a guy. And they're like, that's why he can do it in a day, because he did it real shit.
That's why you're still a kid.
And Ed Boon's like, perfect. That's what I want for Deadly Alliance. There you go.
How convenient. All the enemies are gone once Link gets his fucking stand. All y'all bitches.
You do get some of it, but you never get as much as you want.
You don't get that full battle.
Never as much.
Yeah. Well, the spinner and this, they get fucking nothing. They deserve a lot more. They're really cool weapons, but... Frankly, if you got this and the spinner as like the first two weapons in the game and you just went from there, you'd have a sick Zelda game.
Yeah, but they are more technical. Well, I mean, not spinner, but this is more of a technical. It's barely a weapon.
Yeah, I know, but it'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yes, but you always want to start
really
off
different.
people with like at least one more offensive thing.
I hate how you get the bow and the boomerang in a row, though. Like they have such similar traits, you know.
Yeah, I know for sure. But didn't you not get one of those in Skyward Sword? Or am I misremembering?
You got the beetle, and you got the bow. I don't remember if you got the boomerang because the beetle kind of just replaces the boomerang.
No, isn't it called the?
I don't remember.
You got your own little.
Please wait for our next playthrough.
It's like Swine.
Good enough.
We should do a stream like just where we fight the final boss of Skyward Sword. That's it.
Have you ever seen the final boss?
He has not.
You've asked me to play up to the end.
end.
And then I wanted to do a video of it,
Yeah.
but now we can just stream it. Which is
Dude,
as good.
damn son, it's a fucking trip.
Oh, I forgot you control the little.
Yeah, that's what the
Yeah, you
holes
get
are
the
for.
babies.
Oh, makes sense. I didn't know this before.
What did you think those holes were for?
Holes aren't gonna fill themselves.
It's for the Pine Colossus, Wooly.
Sounds like a really rustic
that's
item.
That's a line that you never want to hear whispered to you.
Do you want to try out the Pine Colossus?
No. What did you think those holes were
Oh
for?
yeah.
But Pine Colossus could be a roller
product.
coaster.
It's true. In Montreal, we practically have that already.
Yeah, it's the monster.
Otherwise known as the Pine Colossus.
Otherwise known as the Pine Colossus.
And the Monster 2 is so shit compared to the Monster 1.
Huh?
The Monster?
Yeah.
Roller coaster?
Yeah.
There's the Monster 1 and the Monster 2.
No.
Is there?
Do you mean track 1 or track 2 on the Monster?
Yeah. They call it Monster 1 and Monster 2 at
Oh,
level.
sorry.
I didn't know.
I thought you
I don't
meant
go
there-
often enough. That's why
I thought you
it
meant
is
there was
there.
they constructed a brand
No,
new roller
no.
coaster.
There was, at first when they opened La Ronde, they had Monster 1, and it was just a track.
Yeah.
And then they made a second track. And
Okay,
Monster
okay.
2.
Sorry. I thought you meant they literally made a sequel.
Oh, sort of. They just made it. It was attached to the.
It's an
same
expansion
thing.
pack.
But it's just called the Monster. You just when you get up there.
Yeah, but it's
track 1,
Brood
track
Wars. It's not 2.
Yeah, it's
They call it.
I know, but when you look at the thing,
It's not a different ride. It's the
Yeah,
same ride with
I
2
know, that's what I
tracks.
mean,
Yes.
But that's
And
why
the
I was
second
confused.
track is way lamer than the first.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I just take whatever. I don't care.
Fuck.
I get scared of the Monster. I get scared of any of the others. And it's the reverse for everyone else. That
That's-
like everyone hates the boomerang.
No,
and I love the
Hold
boomerang.
on a minute. Have you been on the Superman? Not the Superman. God, what's it called?
What's the
Cobra?
giant one they got?
The Cobra.
The new, not the Cobra. It's the new one that's like super crazy fast. It's the
The
fastest one.
Gigantor
I
one.
And it's like, if you don't get scared on that, but you get scared on the Monster, that's crazy. It makes no sense.
Well, no, it's because the Monster is fucking old as shit, and made out of wood, so it just makes me naturally more nervous.
It's a rickety piece of shit.
It
rickety
is,
piece of
but it's been old faithful. It's stood by. Test
Oh,
of time.
it's like it's an old gray mare, you know, but it's the same what it used to be. Get him in there.
You can do it. You can do it.
From against the wall, I have to shuffle funny.
Now, if you really, let's say the gods of Hyrule, let's say Din, Froor, or whatever, they're looking down upon Link and he's rolling into shit, he's bouncing off walls, and they're just like,
That's exactly what they wanted.
I don't know how this, this guy is gonna be.
Whatever you say.
Look at him exert his dominion.
This is the guy. This guy's gonna get super over. Back that shit up.
That should have killed you.
Back it up.
That's
Death.
that is a murderous throw right
Death.
there.
There you go.
This is the guy that's gonna save Hyrule.
Sure, whatever, man.
Bleeding out.
Bleeding out. He's just constantly suffering like blood damage. And yeah, you have to
And
move
then
your fat
your
butt.
weight is too much.
There we go.
You gotta lose some weight, Link. There you go. So you're past that? Are you past that one hallway where Wooly was like, "Yeah, I got super stuck here"?
Yeah, I walked right through it, but now I gotta go back through it, which might be what
okay,
Wooly was
yeah,
thinking.
Yeah, that seems to be.
I don't remember.
Bam.
'Cause that's the whole thing of this dungeon is you do every room twice.
Now I think this could be used even better if like
If you got to use it anywhere but this fucking dungeon,
Well,
yes.
no, yes, but what I mean is like, let's say it's an actual like two-legged, two-armed
Yes,
statue,
no,
and you could actually
Yeah,
fight
dude,
like a stand. Like
It's
you're
so
saying.
easy to take anything in Zelda and go, it would be cooler if it was cooler.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
never do.
They never do the cooler.
They just make it what it is.
I'm looking at this spinner track up there, and oh, I see. Okay, there it is.
Well, I mean, like not everything.
And
I
that's
mean,
why
like,
all those other games exist, because everyone agrees, and they're like, yeah, Zelda could be a lot cooler. With these cooler
Link would be a lot cooler if he had a crossbow.
It'd be really cool if they made Link super big and tough and gave him tons of armor and like made him get like red eyes. That'd be awesome.
And if he wasn't Link, and if he was War.
Thing is, though, is that all the combat stuff we would love
Oh yeah, of course.
would turn a lot of people off.
Well, the enemies just aren't made
definitely.
for it.
Yeah.
Try Darksiders 2. Honestly,
Yeah.
the first quarter of that game is what you want.
No, but what I mean is that like some people don't want intense combat.
Yeah.
mechanics.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's why like Hyrule of the Warriors exists or any other type of spin-off.
As
that
a
might make
spin-off,
in
it's
the future,
amazing. Yeah.
That
And I'm
you
sh-
can do those things.
And I'm sure that there's someone on that dev team that's pitching ideas, and they always get backed off because they're like, no, this is too much.
Well, that was why I liked Skyward Sword's combat so much, because it was like actually watch the enemy and do things.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It was you had to.
In the other games, you can be a bit dumber.
But because if you recall, Wooly, like Darksiders 2 specifically, its combat was worked on by DJs. That's why it's way better than Darksiders.
Yeah, when I was testing it, all the moves were Street Fighter names.
Really?
Yeah,
during,
absolutely. During testing,
you
yeah.
were doing Q&A on it?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're odd.
Nope. I thought you had to...
Claw shot it is.
Claw shot it off. Or just murder him. Perfect.
Nope. Didn't need it.
Because it's a weird thing, because even though Link has no personality, that means that he could have boundless personality, and he does. Whereas, like, both protagonists of Darksiders could not be less than nothing to me. Like, I like some of their design elements, but they're the blandest of the bland when it comes down to personalities.
Can you give, like, are they just horsemen, right?
Yeah.
And they're just like...
War is a raspy, tough badass.
Aren't they just edgy horsemen?
Do you know what Death is? A raspy, tough badass.
Yeah, edgy, they're all edgy horsemen.
Yeah.
War's, I wouldn't put War in the edgy camp. Like, if I were to put any, it would be Death, but War's not, like, edgy.
He's super edgy.
No,
he's
just
edgy
tough.
in a different way.
He's just tough. He's got what's-his-face, his voice actor.
Okay.
He's fucking amazing.
Yeah, what's his face?
He's fucking amazing, that guy. Have you heard his voice?
Yeah, what's his face? It's great.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Liam, what's his face?
Liam O'Brien, I believe.
O'Brien, yeah.
I think that's his name. But like that's the thing, is that's why like I'm really looking forward to Battle Chasers, because like at least a lot of the Battle Chasers characters are way more than this like any of the horsemen.
Also, the entire system looks interesting and visually.
Yeah.
It's not at all the same type of gameplay. You know?
I was really bummed because that was announced to be at PAX East, and it was not. At least, like, on the show floor. So, when I wandered around, I don't know if you guys remember, but, like, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, you were looking for it and crying. I remember.
Yeah, a little bit. When I was eating that fucking
I mean,
hot dog.
at the same time, there was no shortage of other shit to fill your time with.
No, of course not. But,
So
like, I was like,
complaining.
when am I ever going to get a chance to play this before it comes out?
Like, between,
All those other things, yeah.
damn it.
All those other games.
What the fuck is it called? It's so cool. It's the coolest thing.
Default
Is
Dan.
it?
Default Dan.
Default Dan.
Ruiner.
Ruiner, yes.
Between Ruiner.
You didn't even play Fury, man. Fury was sick.
Yeah, and neither of you played Default.
No, none of us played Default.
When's Default?
Get the DD.
And Pyre.
None of us played Pyre.
None of us played.
Wooly, we're not that cool.
And Katana Zero.
And Default.
And Dan.
Get the DD.
Get the DD. Like, that's like, we make fun, but like, does anyone actually know if Default Dan ever came out?
It must be.
I don't know. Apparently, it's
I refuse
honestly.
to live in a
Apparently,
world.
it's decent.
I
but-
know. It
I
doesn't.
refuse
It doesn't
to live
matter.
in a world where it's not out.
It doesn't matter if it's decent, bad, or good. I just want it to be out.
If it's not out, I'm dead.
Because every year, the real MVP of indie gaming. Like, if indie gaming has its Mario, it should be Default.
Yeah. Shovel Knight? Who?
No. He's too good. Yeah! 17 more pieces.
I think we'll never get another heart.
Yeah, it's totally out.
Great. Cool.
It's not out on Steam. Where's it out at?
$6.49 on Steam.
Oh, it is out on Steam.
Yep.
Right here.
Because it
Right
should
here
be
on
on the
Steam.
front page all the time.
Can you make coins explode?
Gabe Newell deletes
Spikes
every
make
other
you
game.
bounce. All of this is normal in the world of Default Dan.
Oh, I walked too close to the sun. Fuck.
New indie platformer that flips the genre upside down.
Wait, when did it come out?
Yesterday. Never.
Well, it requires 200 megabytes of available space.
That's
Okay,
a lot.
good.
That's a lot, but it's worthwhile.
2 gigs of RAM.
Does it have
Deal
Does
with
it have achievements?
There are achievements.
Yeah, you get your chivos.
Chivos. I have to wash my hands because I've been eating a big orange bag of Chivos.
Top review, thumbs up. This game contributed to my alcoholism.
Huh?
That's the top review.
That's the top review.
Nice.
Let's see here.
You should absolutely
January
play
15th, 2015.
when we're done on the sesh of Zelda.
On this sesh.
You should really
Yeah,
bump
bro,
up
it's the
to
sixth
something,
sesh of Zelda.
something of note, which is default.
Well, no, we should just look at the title screen for 15 minutes and call it a day.
Yep.
Coins are bad, spikes are good.
How meta. I've never heard a meta joke like that before.
Wait, if it came out, why was it literally at a con this year?
Because you never stop pushing.
It's like when you're in the bathroom and you're struggling.
Never stop pushing.
Never stop, don't stopping.
Never stop, never stop, wait.
Never don't stop stopping.
No, what was it? Never stop, never believing.
No, it was never stop. It was stopping. It was definitely stopping.
Stop.
Definitely, clearly.
Definitely, maybe that.
Oh, man.
Alright, easily solved.
Man.
Oh no, Mom, not now.
Is your mom calling you?
Yeah.
Take it.
No.
Are you praying to that legion?
What
What are you doing?
I never printed.
Yeah,
I
you
just
did.
got really hyped.
Mom, come on. Legion was cool. You liked him
You
too.
like him too. You let him into your heart.
Dude, there's certain parts of the Bible where you could just read those parts. You're like, man, these are the cool parts. Like when you read about the four beasts of the apocalypse that come out, and it's like, this one looks like a leopard. It's got 4 heads and 8 wings, and there's a horn on all of its heads.
God, I can't wait for Passion of the Christ 2.
But then the biggest horn has a voice that shouts out blasphemies. Dude,
So
get the fuck out. That's not the
What is it
coolest
shout out? Like,
we
hell damn hell.
thing. Butt crap fart.
Like,
So we've talked about we've played,
Never stop, never stopping.
Okay, never
stopping. Yeah, okay.
We've played stuff like Shaolin versus whatever.
Yeah, beat yourself up, Link.
Wu-Tang and all that crap. And there's like Clash of the Monsters and all this shit on Steam. But there should be a biblical fighter too.
Oh, God. Like
Like you said, Samson literally wrestled that guy for like 2
yeah,
weeks. So.
and you know, Noah fed the animals in that SNES game,
Noah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
so why not?
doing it.
There's lots of tough guys and monsters. Put Legion in there. Put
Fucking
Jesus.
lion with eagle's wings.
Come on, head made out of snakes, tail made out of lions. Who else is it gonna be? Jesus. Jesus.
Got a bear with ribs in its teeth. Also, there's the harlot of Babylon. And it's just like a red woman riding a dragon.
Sick.
That's all good stuff.
Yeah,
Man.
man.
I really feel like the Bible hasn't been mined enough to be in
not
media
enough.
to have all this cool
Which
shit.
is shocking.
Oh, and there's the Goliath. Goliath could be in it.
It's true. And David too. I mean,
Yeah, David,
they
why
could be a
not?
tag team, like
No.
Ice Climbers.
Yeah, like Nana and Popo.
Yeah. They've got some.
And then in the sequel, they're not allowed in because of memory
Ah.
restrictions.
Fuck.
And chain grabs.
If you have the thing, you could probably break through here and get that Poe. But whatever, we don't need it.
Yeah,
need no
we don't
Poe.
care about no posts.
Yeah.
Are you chain grabbing the 4 beasts of Daniel?
Why, yes, I am, David.
Nintendo should do that. Like they did Bayonetta.
They did. They took them out.
Man, people really do not like Mayo in Smash.
She's not fucking overpowered either is the worst bit. It's just basic bitch players who are like, oh, her combos are too good. She can't get in well enough, so just don't let her get in.
Can she do 0 to death?
Not anymore, but she could.
Okay.
And that was nasty, but any 0 to death stuff's nasty, so. I'm gonna break this because I can't.
Yeah, well, you break him if you got him.
Ryu is still the best character in the game, but nobody wants to put in the work.
I saw the Venom's link that said that he probably is.
Ryu is like the theoretical best character,
If
but
your
nobody.
execution is perfect.
Yeah, but nobody wants to put in the work.
Right.
Well, it's hard work.
It is hard.
But you know
work.
what? That's kind of like Fuerte is the best character in Street Fighter.
Exactly.
If you put in the work.
Exactly, it's the same thing except it's Ryu.
No, Link's not allowed. He gets pushed out of the boat.
Yeah, but it's totally the exact same thing.
Oh, you should have broke that.
Statues
before you let him in.
only.
So this
No
is that
squishies allowed.
This is that room you said you got stuck in.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
That's okay. I don't know what to tell you about the last dungeon, so
Maybe it was just the part where you shot the arrow at the thing that you broke.
probably.
It was on the weight, and I just didn't figure that out.
Maybe,
Possibly.
maybe.
When we play through Link's crossbow training, which we will, because I really want to, you'll get to see this temple in a whole new light, because it's one of the biggest areas in that game. It's sick. Why don't you guys want to play that game? Sorry, Matt?
Get something in my throat.
Is it a refusal to play crossbow training that you're choking on?
It's just like, why don't we play a screensaver?
What do you mean? Crossbow training has a bunch of levels where you walk around, remember?
No, calm down. I'm well aware of how it works. I played it myself. Just, you know what? I think the iron couldn't be less cold on crossbow training.
Well, we're making it warm right now with our work.
Yes, so.
I gotta go find the thing that hooks them together.
Hooks what together?
Oh!
Hooks what together?
The nunchuck and the...
I've got it all.
Oh, you've
I've
it.
got
Of course he's
multiple
got it all.
multiple sets ready to go.
Yeah.
Why would you not?
This is the playthrough I was born for.
Oh, this newborn baby. I hope he grows up to play some above-average light gun game for a console that doesn't exist. Oh, Jesus! Nothing's better than that museum telling Cartman, like, the Wii is a primitive motion control. Primitive? It has motion controls, asshole! And even the spinning blades have personality.
But yeah, crossbow training had good games.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you did a lot of Q&A on them.
Eat my dick.
So is crossbow training an entire console now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we're there.
I really thought that those little add-ons would suddenly make it into like a light gun, and I don't know why I thought that.
I should probably get this fairy.
I really
Probably
shouldn't
should. Drink that awful soup. Or that breast milk, whatever it was.
I wish they had done more with the light gun, because there's only a few games that really.
But it
had
doesn't
that.
become a light gun. It just like
No, it's
steady.
just-
No,
It
it's just a
is.
pointer. Yeah.
It'll
Well, I mean,
work.
modern TVs can't even properly do the light gun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
sadly.
Damage to it together.
Which is why I got a 6 CRT so we can play Duck Hunt.
And use the power glove and hang that shit off the side.
Now,
I totally forget who the boss is.
Duck Hunt is still sick to
It's
play.
Duck Hunt?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a big robot.
You know, if you give a controller to a guy in Duck Hunt, they get to move the duck around.
Mm-hmm.
It's sick. Did you know if you flip over your coffee table and put on a helmet, it becomes
shit,
Duck
yeah,
Trench
it's the
Warfare?
spider.
There is so much you can do to make Duck Hunt a better game.
Swirling arachnid.
If you go by the screen on a skateboard, it becomes drive-bys. There is a GameFAQs guide up there about how to make Duck Hunt even better.
Liam, focus on the Tarantula.
Don't worry, I got it.
You gotta hook up some paintball guns to your screen to shoot back.
Yeah, have it
Get
fight
some
back.
resistance. Shoot back.
So I had this creepy spider toy.
Hook up a grenade tosser.
Let me tell you about this spider toy. I had this creepy spider toy where I believe it was like Bug Riders
Oh,
or
shit,
something
dog.
like that. And it was a cool plastic carapace.
You're describing Spider Riders. Because you said Bug Riders and you said Spider.
Yeah, I remember Spider
So
Riders.
clearly it's gotta be Spider
Well,
Riders,
I-
but that's
I-
way beyond your time.
Maybe. But this was a thing that you put your hand in, and your hand became the spider legs. Because it was a soft
So here's your
glove.
thing, by the way, with your giant.
Oh,
But all
cool.
it does is that. It doesn't do anything else. It's really lame.
Well, all it should do is squash the spiders.
But who made these cool badass sculptures that are
Yeah.
just one arm?
So this, by the way, was the big spider that they used in that Wii U tech demo thing.
Yeah.
Well, the
yeah.
art anyway is reflective of this spider,
Spider Riders.
even though that thing turned into nothing.
Oh wait, no, there's two arms. Yeah, I don't know those toys.
Yeah, Spider Riders are not the thing. This is some lame
Spider Riders is way too good.
Yeah.
That was like Teletubbies.
But they were riding on dragonflies though, the guys you're referring to, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No. And Bug Riders was also a PlayStation game, but like, it was a thing, and the spider looked like this. It was dark and purple, and it was black on the underside, and you put an action figure on top of the spider because he had like a little harness, and you made believe that the spider. And I always liked those things because at least it injected some creativity into an action figure where you can use your own hand to puppet the fucking monster. It was really cool. But now the name completely escapes me. I want to think that it wasn't even its own thing. It was like an obscure battle beast that was for He-Man.
Yeah.
But it totally reminds me of the spider shoe.
You know, looking at this fucking spider that opens its back eye up to shoot out rays of heaven.
Yeah.
How do the people of Hyrule not just worship shit like this? Like, it's right there.
It's
You
alive.
can see
It's
it.
there in your temple.
And it's shooting out god rays. Like, that would be a god.
It seems like I should really listen to what the spider has to say. He might have some interesting ideas. That was terrible.
But I
It ain't
thought
over.
I won.
Brother!
It's not
It's not over yet. I like this music. This bit reminds me of Pikmin a little bit because of like all the
similar in the
yeah. There's nothing to it, but it's kind of cute.
Ah,
that bit.
boy. I'm dead.
You got a tight night show.
So like I said before, Twilight Princess Link has
Fuck this Master Sword. I got an S-Dock +6.
Yeah. It's an awkward teen phase Link where his facial expressions, he doesn't know quite how to convey them.
It's the oldest Link has ever looked, really.
Yeah, but I mean awkward teen phase in between.
Depends on which frame of the CDI game you're looking at.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it totally is his
Actually,
oldest incarnation.
What's he called? The Hero's Shade is the
Yeah.
oldest Link has ever looked.
He's dead in that one, so
Flesh rotted off the bone.
if that's even canon.
If Hyrule Historia is not canon, then I don't know what the fuck to believe.
Wow.
It is canon.
If you maybe play the end of Skyward Sword, you might see the oldest Link has ever been.
That's I don't know. I think they might say in Hyrule Story how old he's supposed to be in each game.
That's up to you.
I don't know what Liam's talking about. Maybe I'm forgetful, but
Well, now
He might be
my
trolling
mind
you.
is racing.
Now Wooly's like, oh shit,
you might
it could be the
trolling
coolest
me,
goddamn thing ever.
Like beard, white beard.
No,
cool old
what?
man,
No,
Who
really,
knows?
look at me. Look at me.
Who
He
knows?
might be super trolling you. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't remember what he's talking about.
Because old white bearded
Liam
Link
does
hero
this.
would be so cool.
Where he has long cons, where he continually fools people.
Yeah,
for
but I
years.
just gave Wooly good dreams, and you just took them away.
No, I'm saying he should think about dreaming, not necessarily dream it.
Now I just want to. I know you're lying because I would have seen fan art.
Yeah, that's
Now
you're
I know,
lying,
now
Liam.
I know you're lying.
that's probably pretty apt.
You got one.
I would have seen that shit somewhere.
Seen it. I've seen it today.
I can't believe I almost got.
You almost tricked me,
Idiot.
idiot.
But then I thought about it.
Thanks for saving me, Link. I was stuck behind that statue. It was really horrible. Oh God, you're gonna fight me now? Okay, fine.
Kill you.
Oh,
Well, maybe if you weren't carrying a giant death scythe,
We wouldn't have to do this.
it's like that's a non-threatening NPC, but he's holding a death scythe.
what type of scythe?
The death one.
Oh fuck! You mean the express purpose of what a scythe usually does when used as a weapon? Just be a Grim Reaper
he's not.
accessory.
Honey, Ryan down the road's got his sickle out. Oh, is he cutting grass?
Yeah.
No, the death one. The death one.
fuck?
Oh,
Oh
God.
no!
Uku sees everything.
Oh, and floating baby head. That's not creepy.
Yeah, the Dominion Rod. Now you can control me, and
Oh,
I'll do
look.
whatever you want,
It's
Link.
those weird salamander dragon guys from
Anything.
Dark Souls 3 with their creepy faces.
Anything?
Could I go to the fishing?
Can I?
cabin?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Uku. This is kind of weird.
Look at that animation.
Yeah,
Uku's great.
It's sterling example.
Fish.
I will fish.
Now we got the
until
shit rod.
I wipe the oceans clean. Everything's gotta go.
Like,
That's what I
Link just upgrades to, like, fine net fishing. Where the holes are too small so that he gets all the baby fish. Nothing survives.
No, Link just starts drinking 6-packs and throwing all the plastic, like, net things into the ocean while simultaneously
smiling wider than he ever has.
whipping every bomb chew he has into the ocean.
Fuck off, fish.
Or the whatever,
if we
the underwater
poison
bombs
the
that we have.
water, we'll get all